Everybody, some of you asked for a updated tour of what the building is looking like on the inside. That's the overhang. We did get redone, but not to the city standards. So let's take a look inside. These are the new doors we put in. That's the only new thing in this place. So me and the crew did a ton of gutting in this place. As you can see, there's water coming in on every side. We've gotten it down to the studs. There's no foundation in this building. They actually have a charcoal floor, which you can see. This is how they used to do foundations back in the day. They break up whatever they were burning. I think it was coal, and make a coal charcoal floor as a cement base, or what they had instead of cement, I suppose, or whatever they were using. This is the ground floor here. We got windows blown out, but as you can see, we did a good amount of demo work already over the past couple of years. I've got it down to basically what's not rotten. So everything else is pulled out. This is how they used to make the studs stable with these cross beams. Not the best construction, but it's how it is. And then going a little farther, see, this is the first room here with its own doorway. They had some beautiful tile work done in the old days. We might be able to replace that eventually. Some gorgeous tile work, but you can't really see it because it's all rusted out. But we've cleaned it, we've emptied it, and it's down to just what's intact. This is the second room with its own outside doorway. Again, we did have those doors replaced a couple years back. Let's see what else we got here. A bunch of lumber I didn't get to use. We got old windows. These brick walls are self-supporting currently. So none of these joists are holding up the brick walls. The brick walls are layered about 4 to 5 bricks thick, and they are holding themselves up. This is the only thing holding these bricks up. So if we replace this, we'd most likely have to come in and either reinforce these wood joists with metal bracing or put in all new metal bracing. This is the bottom section where I built the scaffolding and repaired some of the wall sections, copying their work, because I don't really know what I'm doing. But I copied exactly what they did on that wall right there to hopefully rebuild the second floor before the city told me I couldn't go any farther without an engineer or an architect. So you can hear the water coming in, you can see the water coming in. Oops, sorry, lost my camera there for a second. This is all coming in from the valleys, which I can't really show you today because it's raining, but around the top of the roof they put valleys in to catch the rain like a gutter. But the problem is it sinks into the brick, and it also rots the joists because there was not enough sealing on there for years, and it's really a very poor construction method which people do not do anymore. Taking you on to up these rickety stairs, boing, to the second floor, which has a lot of the same. We got water coming in, a little bit less, but still here. Tore out these tiny bathrooms because nobody wants a miniature bathroom, and we are eventually going to make those bigger. We got a hallway here. I believe at some point in time this might have been used for temporary housing. There was talk of it being a brothel, I'm not sure. It's a long time ago, different times. These rooms in the middle were created with no supporting beams, as you can see. It's just dividers, so nothing's actually supported. The whole roof is supporting itself. Now watch these nails, my terrible shoes. Whew. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and what would have been 6, 7, and 8 rooms. But the second floor is caved in. So as you can see the roof of the building from here. And I'll show you more of that when we get to the third floor. It used to be an opera house. That's some of this tile work that there used to be, but it's now all rusted and fallen down. I kept in place the joists that were solid, but as you can see where the water comes down from the joist, it's rotting water coming down from the valleys is rotting the joists. This is a shared wall that we have with the Cajun Corner Cafe, which is actually the original building in town. So we were the second built building in this town. And as you can see, there's still windows from where they basically closed off the window and turned this into a second building. Again, lots of windows that need replacing, broken glass, third floor caved in worse than the second floor because we have consistent leaking from the roof, which has not been repaired in over 60 years. Let's take a look on the third floor. We're gonna walk up there and show you how beautiful this ballroom used to be. All right, heading up the stairs now. These stairs are even more rickety. We got some plant life. I like ferns, but I like them on the outside of the building, if you know what I mean. Gotta watch my step up here. I put a door in place up here. We had a hole on the top of the stairs, so I put one of the old doors down to cover it. There's a hallway here. There was another bathroom, which I may have not taken out. Oh, spider webs, sorry. Check out that old urinal. Eek. And these tiny little bathrooms is what they had in place. Another storage room here, which is not too affected. And then you can see the rain coming through on the third floor. This is the ballroom. It's a beautiful, beautiful space, high raised ceilings, intricate tile work. It's an incredible space that has so much potential to be something more if we ever find the money to do it. Our hope, as Ashley has said, was to turn the first floor into a business space so we could have our fresh fruit and vegetable market and also a space for people in town to create their own businesses and set up shop. Second and third floor, I'm hoping we can do affordable housing and possibly short-term rentals if that's something that the city needs when we get to that point, which might be quite a few years down the road. It's a beautiful building that has so much potential and has been ignored for so long, and we really want to keep it intact. And our hope was to redo it in such a way that it would bring business back into a dying American town. So that's the gist, folks, and that's the only update we got so far on starting from zero. Key point, we called it starting from zero because this building was called Zero Franklin when we got it. It had no address. That's where the name comes from. Keep tuned for more updates as we make progress and hopefully get some more funds to do little fix-its here and there and hopefully save this building and by extension bring business and revitalization back into Napoleonville.